Today we have the latest Gen 3 phone from OnePlus, the OnePlus Ace 3 Pro. And honestly, after testing this phone, it's really a nice phone with great gaming performance and an unbeatable big 6100 mAh battery. But I'm still pondering whether it's worth buying or not. For example, for just a tiny bit more money, you can buy the OnePlus 12 on Geek Wheels and get a better camera, screen, and USB 3.2, etc. Anyways, let's see how this OnePlus Ace 3 Pro performs first. Like almost all OnePlus phones, the Ace 3 Pro comes in the same red packaging with an A2C cable, 100-watt charger, and a case. The three colors actually come with the three different back cover materials this time, with the green vegan leather version being the lightest. The Ace 3 Pro has a similar design as the OnePlus 12, similar camera module and macro curved screen, but if you look closely, the camera design has changed quite a bit. It removes the bracket structure next to the camera and puts some lines there instead. Personally, I'm not really a fan of OnePlus camera module design, but honestly, I'm completely used to it. The design is at least quite recognizable as a phone made by OnePlus. I got the green version and I personally like this bright color, but I must admit that the green version of the OnePlus 12 is more refined. It is a vegan leather back cover on this phone, which also has this leaf-like vein structure on it. The Ace 3 Pro has a metal frame and the mute button has been capped, so you really can't pick on it in terms of texture. It also has a high-quality linear motor that provides a very fine vibration. The Ace 3 Pro uses a curved 1.5K resolution screen, and if you only look at the front, it's hard for me to tell it apart from the OnePlus 12. So in terms of hand feel, the Ace 3 Pro maintains the same high standards that OnePlus has been known for. I've also summarized some of the features that we all care about for you here. The Ace 3 Pro uses Gen 3 and has a very good performance. It performed even better than the OnePlus 12 in the Genshin Impact test. It runs the game at 60 FPS almost the entire time, so I was very happy with the game experience. On top of that, it has a constant resolution and frame interpolation feature. I tried it and I was able to get a 120 FPS game experience. OnePlus did more than that though. We all know that the frame interpolation adds latency and you have to wait for 2 frames to be rendered out before you can do the calculations, which is dictated by the principal. This time, the Ace 3 Pro has teamed up with Genshin Impact. In actual use, I could barely feel the latency, which is great. But since it requires a partnership with a game company, this is currently only available in Genshin Impact. In other games with the frame interpolation turned on, the latency is no different than any other phone. And one thing to note here, if the phone's temperature gets high when the frame interpolation is running, then the frame rate will drop from 120 to 90. In addition to Genshin Impact, I also tried the newest and very popular Wuthering Waves, a game known for its poor efficiency, so it was more challenging than Genshin Impact. I ran it on high graphics, but not the highest graphics, and the average frame rate was 57 FPS. But due to the poor optimization done by the game company, the 1% low FPS performance is still not good, so the actual gaming experience was not that smooth. But of course, this is not this phone's problem. So there's no doubt that the Ace 3 Pro has an even better game experience than the OnePlus 12. The bigger battery also allows it to run games longer. As for other less demanding games, that's too easy for this phone. The Ace 3 Pro uses a BOE 1.5K screen with LTPO support, a manual maximum brightness of 800 nits, and a full screen peak brightness of 1600 nits, which is slightly less than the OnePlus 12, but it's still a very good screen. In terms of dimming, DC-like dimming for medium and high brightness, 2160Hz PWM dimming for low brightness. The Ace 3 Pro's main camera is the IMX890, an old sensor from the Ace 2. The 8-megapixel ultra-wide camera and macro camera are not quite competent. You can take this phone as the only having a main camera. The other 2 cameras are more of a decoration. I also tested the performance. The main camera is not bad and is perfectly fine for everyday shooting. The biggest highlight of this phone is of course the big 6100 mAh battery, which is not only thinner but also bigger thanks to the new materials. In real life use, it is amazing and without a doubt the strongest battery performance of any normal phone I've tested. In addition to the large battery, the Ace 3 Pro also supports 100-watt fast charging. It only takes 38 minutes to fully charge this battery. Gaming phones don't even have this crazy performance. So it is pretty obvious here, if you want a phone with a great performance, a very big battery, and don't care about that much about the camera, then the Ace 3 Pro is great fit. But if you want a more balanced flagship, then the OnePlus 12 is now priced right. If you're looking to buy either of these phones, Geek Wheels have you covered. Head to the link down below. And we're from Gizmochina. See you next time.